Welcome to my channel, the Coin Spot. For rare coins, hidden gems and real market values. In today's video, we are exploring 6 valuable UK 20 pence coins that become truly special when found in extra fine condition. Some of these coins may look ordinary, but in higher grades, their collector demand and market value increase dramatically. We'll cover the history behind each 20p coin, why extra fine condition adds premium value, their rarity in today's market, and their latest value in dollars. Whether you're a coin collector, a beginner, or someone who wants to check the value of old UK coins at home, this video is perfect for you. The 1989 United Kingdom 20 pence coin, especially in extra fine condition. You'll learn its history, why this date is interesting, its collectability, and how much this coin can be worth in today's market converted into US dollars. So let's get started. History and background of the UK 20 pence coin. The 20 pence coin was introduced in the United Kingdom in 1982. During the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, it was created to fill the gap between the 10p and the 50p coins after decimalization. Design overview. Obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. Used from 1985 to 1997. This is the famous design where the Queen is shown wearing the George IV state diadem, reversed, designed by William Gardner. It shows a Tudor rose, one of the most iconic symbols of British heritage. The value 20 and the words 20 pence are engraved around the rose. Material and specifications: metal, copper, nickel. Weight 5 grams. Diameter 21.4 millimeters. Shape equilateral curve heptagon, 7-sided. The 1989 issue was part of the regular circulating series, but coins that survive in extra fine condition are far fewer than the original mintage. Why the 1989 20p coin can be special even though 1989 is not considered a rare year. In general circulation, high-grade coins from the late 1980s are extremely collectible. Most 20p coins from this era are scratched, heavily worn, damaged from long circulation. Finding a 1989 20p in extra fine condition is becoming harder every year because most coins were used for decades. Few people save them. Collectors now want clean examples from the early years of the series. This is why XF and AU grade 1989 20p coins often sell above their face value. Market value of the UK 1989 20p coin, extra fine condition. Here is the realistic market pricing for 2025 collectors in circulated, normal, condition. Value 25 cents to 40 cents USD. Mostly small value, only slightly above face value. Extra fine condition. Your coin. This is where the value increases. Value $1 to $2.50 USD depending on eye appeal, brightness, and sharpness of details. About uncirculated condition. Value $3 to $5 brilliant uncirculated mint state. Value $8 to $15 plus USD. These are usually taken from mint sets. So, an XF grade 1989 20p coin is collectible and worth much more than face value, but not extremely rare. Why collectors like the 1989 20p collectors look for this coin? Because it uses the classic Tudor rose design used for 25 years. It features the Maklauf portrait, loved by collectors. Early 20p coins are becoming vintage. XF and AU examples are getting scarce. This makes it a great addition to UK decimal coin collections. Elizabeth II portrait sets date run collectors. Beginners building affordable collections. As more people collect UK decimal coins, higher grade pieces from the 1980s are increasing in value. Reasons this coin may rise in the future. Queen Elizabeth II coins are becoming historic. Early decimal coins are entering vintage category. Untouched XF coins become rarer every year. Collectors focus on full date sets, so keeping this coin in a coin capsule or holder is a good idea. The UK 1989 20 pence coin may not look rare at first glance, but if you own it in extra fine condition, you have a desirable collectible that can bring a nice premium over face value. If you enjoy videos about rare coins, market value. Next coin, the UK 1988 20 pence coin, especially in extra fine condition. Stay with me as we explore its history, why this date is important, and how much it can be worth in today's coin market in US dollars. Let's begin. History and background of the UK 20 pence coin. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1982 as part of the decimalization series, helping modernize British currency. By 1988, the 20p coin was already widely used, but most coins from this period saw heavy circulation and became worn and dull. Design highlights: obverse portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maklauf. This portrait was used from 1985 to 1997. The Queen is shown wearing the George IV state diadem, reverse, designed by William Gardner. Features the Tudor rose, an iconic symbol of England, surrounded by the text 20 pence, and the year 1988. Coin specifications: metal, copper, nickel. Weight 5 grams. Diameter 21.4 millimeters. Shape 7-sided. The early 20p coins, including 1988, were built to circulate for decades, which is why finding one in extra fine condition today is not easy. Why the 1988 20 pence coin is special at first glance. The 1988 20p coin does not seem rare, but collectors don't just look for the date. They look for condition. Most 1988 coins appear scratched, dull, worn down, damaged from heavy circulation. This makes extra fine examples far more desirable and harder to find. Why XF condition matters. A coin in extra fine grade shows nearly full details, clear Queen's portrait, sharp Tudor rose design, light wear only on high points, original mint luster remaining. Collectors pay a premium for coins from the 1980s that survive in this state. Market value of the UK 1988 20p coin in dollars. Here is the realistic market value for 2025 collectors, converted into US dollars. Circulated condition value, 20 cents to 40 cents USD. Extra fine condition, your coin. This is where the value increases. Value $1 to $2 USD, depending on details, luster and eye appeal. About uncirculated value, $3 to $5 USD. Brilliant uncirculated mint state value, $8 to $15 plus USD. These usually come from mint sets. So, your extra fine 1988 20p is definitely worth more than face value and is a popular collectible among UK decimal coin collectors. Collector demand for the 1988 20p coin. Collectors actively search for this coin because it features the classic Tudor rose design. Used for 25 years, it carries the Maklauf portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Early decimal coins are gaining value as they age. XF and AU coins are becoming harder to find each year. Special interest for date-run collectors. People who collect full date sets of UK decimal coins always need a clean example of 1988. Increasing demand. The value of this coin is slowly growing for several reasons. Queen Elizabeth II coins are rising in collectability. Early decimal coins are transitioning into vintage status. High-grade examples are disappearing from circulation. Collectors now appreciate UK 1980s coins more than ever. Storing your coin in a protective holder or capsule will help preserve it for future value growth. The 1988 UK 20 pence coin may not be extremely rare, but in extra fine condition, it becomes a valuable and attractive collectible. Its sharp details, classic Tudor rose design, and historical significance make it a must-have for coin enthusiasts. If you love videos about rare coins, history, and market values. Next coin, the UK 1987 20 pence coin, especially in extra fine condition. While millions were made, finding one today with sharp details and original luster is becoming rare, and the market value in the collector world may surprise you. So let's dive into the history, background, rarity, and the real market value in dollars for this coin in today's world. History and background of the UK 20 pence coin. The 20 pence coin was introduced in 1982 to make everyday transactions easier after the UK switched to the decimal currency system. By the time we reached 1987, the coin had already become one of the most commonly used denominations in the UK. Design details. Obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maklauf. This portrait was used between 1985 and 1997. The Queen is depicted wearing the George IV state diadem. Reverse designed by William Gardner shows the iconic Tudor rose, one of England's most traditional symbols, surrounded by the words 20 pence and the year 1987. Technical specifications. Metal, copper, nickel. Weight, 5 grams. Diameter, 21.4 millimeters. Shape, 7-sided equilateral curve heptagon. The 1987 20p is part of the early generation decimal coins, making it important for date collectors and UK coin enthusiasts. Even though the 1987 coin had a large mintage condition is everything, most coins from this year have been circulated for decades, scratched and worn, exposed to dirt and daily transactions, showing dull or faded designs. This makes the extra fine grade rare and more valuable. Why extra fine condition is special? A coin in XF grade has strong details on the Queen's crown and hair. Sharp Tudor rose details only. Light wear on the highest point. Some original luster remaining. Very few marks. Collectors pay extra for these high-grade examples, especially from the 1980s. Market value of the 1987 20p coin in US dollars. Here is the accurate 2025 value of this coin in different conditions. Circulated condition value, 20 cents to 35 cents USD. These are common and very affordable. Extra fine condition, your coin. This is where the price increases noticeably. Value, $1 to $2 USD, depending on sharpness, luster, and overall appeal. About uncirculated value, $2.50 to $4 USD. Brilliant uncirculated value, $7 to $15 plus USD. Higher grade coins usually come from mint sets only. So, while the 1987 20p is not rare in circulation, your XF condition coin has collector value and can sell for more than face value. Why collectors buy the 1987 20 pence coin. The coin attracts collectors because classic Tudor rose designed the Raphael Maklauf portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Early decimal coin from the 1980s. XF grade coins are becoming harder to find. Good addition for date-run collections. Collectors who want every year's 20p coin always look for a clean 1987 example. Boosting its demand. The value of this coin is slowly rising due to growing interest in UK decimal coins. Increasing demand for Queen Elizabeth II portrait coins. Fewer high grade coins being found in circulation. Aging coins from the 1980s becoming vintage. Your extra fine coin will likely continue to gain value if kept safely in a coin holder. The UK 1987 20 pence coin may not seem rare, but in extra fine condition, it becomes a collectible gem with historical value, elegant design, and a higher market price than expected. If you enjoy videos about rare coins, market value. Next coin, the 1983 UK 20 pence coin, especially when found in extra fine condition. Even though millions were struck, a clean 1983 example is becoming harder to find. So today we'll cover its history, background, rarity, and the current market value in dollars. History and background of the UK 20 pence coin. The 20p coin was first introduced in 1982, making the 1983 coin the second year of its issue. During this time, the UK was building its modern decimal coin system, and the 20p quickly became a popular denomination coin. Design obverse shows the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maklauf. Portrait features the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem used on UK coins from 1985 to 1997. Reverse designed by William Gardner displays the iconic Tudor rose, one of the most symbolic British emblems. The wording 20 pence surrounds the rose. Year 1983 appears at the bottom. Specifications: metal, copper, nickel. Weight 5 grams. Diameter 21.4 mm. Shape 7-sided edge, plain as one. Of the earliest 20p coins, the 1983 issue already has historic value in the decimal coin series. Why the 1983 20p coin is special? The 1983 20p saw heavy circulation, which means most coins today are very worn, scratched, faded, used for decades in daily purchases. Finding a sharp, clean, extra fine grade coin is becoming more difficult each year. Why extra fine condition matters? A coin in XF condition will show strong details on the Queen's hair and crown, clear lines and sharp Tudor rose petals only. Light wear on raised parts, good luster still remaining, no major scratches or dents. Collectors pay a premium for these early date 20p coins in higher grades. Market value of the UK 1983 20p in US dollars. Here is the accurate 2025 value for this coin. Circulated condition value: 20 cents to 40 cents USD. Common and usually not valuable unless uncirculated. Extra fine condition. Your coin value: $1.50 to $3 USD. This grade is where collectors start paying more. About uncirculated value: $3 to $5 USD. Brilliant uncirculated value: $8 to $18 plus USD. Higher grade coins usually come from mint sets or collections. So while the 1983 20p is not extremely rare, XF condition coins do have collectible market value. Collector demand for the 1983 20 pence. Collectors look for the 1983 20p coin because it is one of the early decimal series coins. The Tudor rose design is highly popular. The Maklauf portrait of Queen Elizabeth II is iconic. XF and BU examples from the early 1980s are getting harder to find. Many collectors want full date runs of 20p coins. This makes the 1983 coin a must-have piece for UK decimal collections. The coin's value is slowly increasing year by year because early decimal coins are now considered vintage. Queen Elizabeth II coins are growing in demand after her passing. XF and BU coins are disappearing from circulation. Collectors worldwide are focusing more on British coins. Proper storage like a plastic coin holder can help your coin increase in value over time. The UK 1983 20 pence coin may not look rare at first glance, but in extra fine condition, it becomes a valuable piece of early decimal history. With its classic Tudor rose design and historical importance, it's a coin worth keeping in your collection. If you enjoy videos on rare coins, historic coins and market values. Next coin, the UK 1984 20 pence coin, especially when found in extra fine condition. Even though this coin is nearly 40 years old, many people still don't realize how collectible it has become. So let's explore the history, background, rarity, and the current market value in US dollars for this unique British coin. History and background of the UK 20p coin. The 20 pence coin was introduced in 1982, making 1984 the third year of its production. During the early 1980s, the UK continued to modernize its currency system after decimalization, and the 20p coin quickly became a widely used denomination. Design breakdown: obverse portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maklauf features the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem. This portrait design was in use from 1985 to 1997. Reverse designed by William Gardner shows the iconic Tudor rose, A historic symbol of England surrounded by the words 20 pence year 1984 displayed at the bottom. Technical specifications: composition. Cupro. Nickel weight, 5 grams diameter, 21.4 mm shape, heptagon edge. Plain. Being an early issue coin, the 1984 20p holds importance in UK decimal coin history. Why the 1984 20p coin is special? Although millions of these coins were minted, very few survive today in extra fine condition. The majority of these coins were used heavily in daily transactions for decades. Most 1984 coins today show heavy circulation where scratches, dull surfaces, faded details, minor dents, and marks. This makes XF grade examples significantly more desirable for collectors. What makes an extra fine coin valuable? An XF grade coin will have sharp details on the Queen's portrait, clear Tudor rose petals and edges only slight wear on the highest points, good remaining luster, clean fields with minimal marks. Collectors pay more for early 20p coins that still look sharp and well preserved. Market value of the 1984 20p coin, in US dollars. Here is the fair 2025 market value of this coin. Circulated condition, 20 cents to 40 cents USD. Common and mostly face value only. Extra fine condition, your coin, $1.50 to $3 USD. Sharply detailed XF coins attract collector interest. About uncirculated, $3 to $5 USD. Brilliant uncirculated, $8 to $18 plus USD. These usually come from mint or proof sets, so while the 1984 20p is not extremely rare in circulation, an extra fine example like yours definitely has added value in today's collector market. Collectors search for this coin because it belongs to the early years of the UK 20p series. Features the popular Tudor rose design, carries the classic Maklauf portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. XF examples are getting scarce. Many collectors build full date run sets of UK decimal coins. This makes the 1984 20p an important piece for British coin collections. The value of this coin may continue rising as early decimal coins become older and more vintage. Fewer high quality examples remain in circulation. Collectors shift more attention to coins from the 1980s. Queen Elizabeth II coins gain historical significance if stored safely in a coin holder or capsule. Your XF coin can increase in value over time. The UK 1984 20 pence coin is a small but important part of Britain's modern coin history. In extra fine condition, it becomes a valuable collectible, showcasing both beauty and history. If you enjoy videos about rare coins, world currency, and true market values. Next coin, the UK 1982 20 pence coin. Especially when found in extra fine condition, this coin is important because 1982 was the first year ever that the 20p coin was introduced in the United Kingdom. That makes the 1982 20p the first of its kind, and extremely popular among collectors today. We'll cover its history, background, rarity, and the real market value in dollars in today's numismatic world. History and background of the UK 20p coin. Before 1982, there was no 20 pence coin in circulation. The Royal Mint introduced the 20p coin to make everyday transactions easier under the decimal currency system, bridging the gap between the 10p and 50p coins. Why 1982 is important? First year of issue marks the beginning of the UK's modern 20p series, highly collectible due to historical significance. Design details. Obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin, not Maklauf yet. This portrait was used on UK coins from 1968 to 1984. The Queen is shown wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Reverse designed by William Gardner shows the beautiful Tudor rose at the center surrounded by the wording 20 pence year 1982 listed at the bottom. Technical specifications. Composition. Copper nickel weight, 5 grams diameter, 21.4 mm shape, heptagonal edge. Plain. Because this is the first ever 20p coin, it is an important historical piece for UK coin collectors. Why the 1982 20p coin is special? Even though the coin had a high mintage, its first year status makes it extremely collectible. Most 1982 coins today appear worn, scratched, dull from circulation, faded in detail. This is why extra fine examples are valuable. They preserve the original look of the first year issue. What makes an XF coin better? An extra fine 1982 20p will show strong details on the Queen's portrait, sharp Tudor rose design, very light wear only on high points, smooth fields with limited marks, partial mint luster remaining. Collectors love first year coins in high grades, making yours more desirable. Market value of the UK 1982 20p, in US dollars. Here is the realistic 2025 market value for this coin. Circulated condition, 25 cents to 50 cents USD. Extra fine condition, your coin. Because this is the first year of the 20p coin, XF coins bring more value, $2 to $4 USD. About uncirculated, $4 to $7 USD. Brilliant uncirculated mint state, $10 to $25 plus USD. BU coins are scarcer and mostly found in mint sets. The first year 1982 coin always sells higher than other Early years collector demand for the 1982 20 pence coin. Collectors actively search for this coin because it is the first ever 20p coin. It has the early Arnold Machin portrait. It features the classic Tudor rose reverse XF. Examples are becoming harder to find. Every date-run collection must start with 1982. This makes it a desirable and essential piece of UK decimal coinage. The value of the 1982 20p coin is expected to rise over time due to its first-year issue status. Historical significance. Growing interest in early decimal coins. Decreasing supply of high-grade. Example: increasing global demand for Queen Elizabeth II coins. Your XF coin is likely to become more valuable if stored properly in a protective holder or capsule. The UK 1982 20 pence coin is not just another old coin, it is the beginning of a new denomination in British currency history. In extra fine condition, it becomes a collectible that holds both historical importance and monetary value. If you enjoy videos on rare coins, world numismatics, and real market values, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the Coin Spot. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.